afternoon, you beautiful people. So today we're going to be talking about an afternoon routine. This thing about energy management have been an interesting area for me to explore last year and this year. You know, this dip that happens just after lunch towards like 2, 3, 4 p.m. late afternoon, and it's very hard to keep your energy levels up during the winter months, especially here in the UK. So this year I decided to work on this habit of having an afternoon routine, a pick-me-up routine every single day whenever I'm feeling like I don't have enough energy to keep going. Who can relate to that? I mean, working from home, not going out, not having enough sunshine, it all affects it. And obviously there's something called the seasonal something disorder. Yeah, it's hard to keep your energy high, and it's so easy to take a nap in the afternoon. So this is the routine that I've been working on lately to, you know, come back to life. Currently it is 1:30. I'm a little bit late because I'm filming this for you, but what happens in this household is at 1 we have lunch. Throughout January we tried this combination of intermittent fasting with a bulletproof coffee in the morning, so we skipped lunch altogether, but we stopped that now. We did it for a month, and with these kind of things we always like to give a break, and it was brilliant, by the way, if you want to talk about it. And now we are, for this first week of February, what we're doing is we're having a protein shake for lunch because our multivitamin powder is a part of it, and we want to take it because this is the time where, you know, you get sick a lot, and obviously COVID. So I'm gonna prepare those shakes for myself and my husband, and I'm gonna have my shake here, and then I'm gonna start this whole afternoon pick-me-up routine so that, you know, I can give you some ideas hopefully, and you can create an afternoon routine for yourself to pick yourself up. I don't know how many times I said this. Let me go prepare the protein shakes. So here's my shake. I'm gonna be having my lunch with you, but this routine is actually for after lunch. I don't know if I said that already, and it takes about an hour, and I'm still in the process of making this a habit. But if you're curious about what's in my protein shake, I'm gonna leave the ingredients in the description box below. Is my camera tilting as we're speaking? Hope not. I just want to show you something before we start this. If you watched my video about becoming a morning person, actually being able to get up, not the typical advice, but, you know, like really good advice, I talked about an app there that shows you your energy wave, your energy schedule throughout the day. And this is what mine looks like right now. As you can see, it is in a dip currently. I don't know if you saw that mirrored or correctly, but it will again go up. Yep, you saw it correct. After this. So it is science what I'm talking about. Again, as a scientist, I think it's not a surprise, but the thing is, there is a energy wave throughout the day, no matter what you do, and this is when it hits hardest. So I hope it's gonna help. It's helping me. Every day I can do it, it's helping me. So after this lunch, the first thing that I'm gonna do is to prepare some Turkish coffee. If you didn't know this, I live in London, here in the UK, but I'm from Turkey, and Turkish coffee is one of my all-time obsessions. I am a coffee addict anyway. My husband loves it as well. So we're trying to keep up this habit of having a Turkish coffee after lunch every day. It's a very social thing for us, but it's also, you know, a little bit of caffeine, which is not one of my recommendations about this, like lifting the energy. But it's a nice thing regardless. So if you never tried Turkish coffee, I'll also leave it in the description box. You can buy it from Amazon. And yeah, it's great. It's very strong though. Just let me tell you that. It's very strong. Like I said, it's now time for the Turkish coffee. This is our coffee station, and let me show you how to make Turkish coffee if you've never seen it. It's a unique type of coffee in my opinion. So here we go. We need 2 cups. These are Turkish coffee cups, but we generally have a double. So there we are. All the coffee lives here. This is how it looks like, by the way. This is my favorite brand. Don't get anything else. It's very simple to prepare this. Oh, by the way, my husband is getting ready to cook. How lucky am I? So this is the Turkish coffee machine that we have. There are so many different machines, like plastic ones. We chose this metal one. I mean, it shows a lot of marks, but it is very, very sturdy and high quality in terms of Turkish coffee machine. So what you need is water, coffee, and these 2. That's it. So we're gonna put in one, not a full cup, but, and then we're gonna put the second one. And then we're gonna open the coffee. This is how it looks like. I'm gonna put 2 huge spoons. And by the way, this is the spoon that we use for it generally. Huge spoons of this. Turkish coffee is very different in terms of, I don't know why I'm giving a tutorial or a recipe for this now, but it sediments and it accumulates to the bottom. You wait for a couple of minutes and then you drink the top. And you definitely don't drink the bottom because that's very much like coffee granules and it's not fun. But many people for the first time make that mistake. So we put this in, and something I've learned from my mom is to not stir it. So let's take a bigger one. This is one. I hope I'm not gonna make a mess. And the second one. And I put a little bit too little, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. You don't even stir it. You just put it on the machine thingy and you turn it on and then you wait. You wait until it kind of comes here, it bubbles up, and then you take it off the heat and you pour it in. That's basically it. So here you go, Turkish coffee tutorial within this routine, right? Right, now that we have our coffees, we're gonna go outside in the garden to get some fresh air. And I think that's the main, that's the main reason of this whole shebang, is to go outside and get some fresh air. Obviously, we chat as well and we have coffee together, so it's like a nice pick-me-up. We sometimes watch a nice YouTube video as well. Sometimes we have a chat, but it takes about 10 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. That's why I have my dressing gown on too, by the way. But it looks okay outside today. It doesn't look extremely cold. So this should be nice enough. After coffee, the next step is doing the kitchen, basically tidying up. If my husband already cooked, it's very nice to do it and not leave it for the evening, because evenings I'm just way too tired. He didn't cook yet today, but I still have some stuff in the sink from the protein shake and the coffee and some stuff from last night, to be honest. So physical activity, like I'm not someone who works out in the middle of the day, just because I get ready and the clothes and all of that is just too much of a hustle for me. Too much of a hassle for me. But the thing is, some physical activity helps. So I do the kitchen and that already, creates some movement, gets me out of that lump. Why can't I talk today? Afternoon lump? You got me, right? I'm gonna do that, but also there are 3 things that I do, not every time, but 3 things that I do in the kitchen on top of tidying the kitchen. The first one is basically putting the filtered coffee in and scheduling it for tomorrow morning so that we don't have to worry about it and the house smells like coffee first thing in the morning. Second one is if we're gonna watch TV and we have our movie nights and stuff like that. So if it's one of those nights, I also like to prepare some snacks, maybe carrots and hummus, maybe cutting some cucumbers, just something healthy so we don't make a bad choice, which would do every once in a while, but you know what I mean. And the third thing is to prepare our morning tonic, like energy drink kind of thing. And that goes for 1 or 2 weeks once we do it. Let me show you. So this is the ginger lemon tonic natural energy drink that we love having. I think it's very good for your immune system as well because it has so much lemon and ginger in it, obviously. And this is the shot that we like to take every morning. So if it's over, which is not, this is the time of the day where I prepare the next batch. Today, I'm not gonna prepare any snacks, I'm not gonna prepare this, but I will prepare the filtered coffee. I hate it when I forget this and I come down the first thing in the morning and I'm like, I gotta clean the machine and prepare coffee. Like, I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to do that. So cleaning, preparing the coffee, and getting some physical movement in. Just have to show you this. This ice cube tray is not for ice cubes. Obviously you see the stuff in it. This is for the food for our reptiles, our blue tongue skinks. We have 4 and they eat frozen, not frozen, but we prepare it frozen and then we unfreeze it. Yeah, so, you know, interesting life moments. All right, we're waiting for the water to be filtered. In the meantime, one of the recent hacks that really helped our mood in general is using incense. And honestly, I never found one that I liked until I found this. It's called Positive Vibes. I'm gonna leave it in the description box below as well. And I'm just gonna light one here, right in the hallway, so the whole house. I mean, we have a support bubble. Only one person comes into this house, and whenever I have this on and she comes in, she's like, oh my God. So it's that good. If you want a little like pick me up in terms of a nice smell around the house, this is it. This is way better than any candle, anything I've tried. So let's do that. Also, tidying around is a good idea. If you don't have anything to do in the kitchen, I'm gonna fix this part and we're gonna come to that big boy in a minute. Here we are. The next step is to spend time with Cha-Cha. So normally what I planned in for this time is to spend time with him in terms of going out for a walk. He's definitely not a walker. He hates walks, weirdly. Or brush him, or play a hide and seek game, or one of those games or toys that he has. But let me show you. As you can see, Cha-Cha currently has some paw issues. And I just brought this here so that I can sit at his level. Let's sit and talk. So he has been having some allergy related reactions on his paws. That's why he has these ridiculous shoes on, because he just can't stop licking them. So he has very sore feet right now. It's unbelievably sore. It's very bad. And that's why I don't want him to walk or run or catch anything. So what I'm gonna do is, for today, just be here, caress him. As you can see, he loves it anyway. And this calms me down as well, like just spending time with a pet, with a family member, and just having a really nice, unexpected intimacy throughout the workday. Chachi! Hopefully after his treatment, he's gonna be good enough to, you know, have walks with me. I'll force him and just do something else. But yeah, he just likes to lie down there, not even on the mini bed, whatever thing, and not even here, just lies on the ground. I think he's really sore right now. So if you have any recommendations about, you know, allergic and paw issued Goldens, let me know. Anyway, we're in the office now. There are a couple of small steps left that really help me get my energy back. Let's execute together. The first one is to turn on my diffuser, and I use, when I need the energy, first we need the water, but I also choose the mint, peppermint, or anything that is like, you know, citrus, peppermint, anything that is energizing. Grapefruit would be perfect. I want to choose mint if I can find that one. I think tea tree would be also a good idea. There it is. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this into my diffuser, and that way I can smell something energizing, and that will definitely help. Plus it will help increase the humidity in this room. I don't know about you, but many people who are working from home right now, which is pretty much everyone, has this issue, and that is the fact that we don't have enough humidity sometimes. I had 35% in this room and I can't breathe properly. So if you have a diffuser, put it to where you're working, increase the humidity, but also, you know, create something energizing around you. Right, so that one's on. Let's take the last steps of this afternoon routine. So here on my right drawer, which is the one that has my everyday essentials, I have 2 items that really help with this. Well, actually 1 item there, which has nothing to do with energizing, but it really helps feeling good. And that is my nail cuticle oil. I hate putting a very heavy hand cream, which is this one for me, the favorite. And right after that, it's like very sticky. So if you have dry hands in general or dry nails, you can do what I'm doing right now, basically put this oil around your nails, and you can still type or do whatever because it's only on the top. So this is what I love doing pretty much every day. Even if I'm not able to do this afternoon routine, I am still doing this because they look like I'd never drink any water at all. Right, so that's done. Now to the item of, I think this is the best step in this routine, and that is a face mist. So you can make this yourself with, you know, like a toner or water and an essential oil. I think what's in here is rose water, but the point is not about what is in this. The point is about the spritzing function of it. So I'm just gonna spray my face. That is for sure gonna wake me up and increase my energy. I will definitely feel better. And this is something that I do even over my makeup. It's hydrating, but like I said, it wakes you up. I learned this technique of spraying your face for beach holidays, like when I'm getting too warm but I don't want to go into the pool or whatever. And I've been using it while working from home for a very long time now. It works perfectly. Wow, cold. Cold is what's helping. And now the final step, hydration. Okay, listen. I have this water bottle. I'm gonna leave it in the description box. It's also Amazon, but this is a 3.8 liter water bottle, which is enough for a day, more than enough for a day, but I wanted to increase my water intake. And all I have to do is to finish this bottle basically, and there's a phone holder here as well. I think I mentioned it in my 20 of 2020 video, but I love this. But why I love this is not about the holder, not about the size. It is a little bit, but mostly about this time thing on it. Oh my God, it's so heavy. It now shows that I didn't drink my necessary amount, because now it's almost 2:30 and I didn't drink. Oh my God, it's so bad. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this in front of me and I'm gonna be drinking, you know, however much I can, hopefully getting to the time right now, while answering my WhatsApp messages. I don't check my WhatsApp because I don't like being overly responsive to everybody who's sending me a message. I never can focus if I did that. But throughout the day, every time I give a break, and especially right now, while I'm drinking my water and before I get back to work after my lunch break, I answer everything. So this is how it works for me. We put the water here. I have my WhatsApp accounts, I have 2, on my computer anyway so that I can work faster. And this is me for the next 10 minutes maybe, max. Let's go. So this is it. This is my afternoon pick-me-up routine. I absolutely love this routine and I want to do it every single day. I am not there yet, but I'm working on it. I hope it gave you good ideas. Maybe you can take a 1 hour break throughout your workday as well and do some of these things. Maybe you have other ideas. Let me know in the comments below and, you know, get re-energized to push through until you go to bed. That's all we can do right now. I wish you had a good time watching this. I will see you next Monday with another video about productive living. I'm gonna call it productive living. Take care. Mwah. Bye.